All right, there you go. So talking to your mic right there, yeah. Don't try to look at my mouth. If you want to look at my mouth, that's another episode.
That's just reasonably awful.
I have to open it for you.
Okay. All right. Whenever I get that back, we'll start. Okay. All right, here we go. Unscripted mics. We got David Armstrong in the freaking studio. Co-host Gina Marie in the house. I am your host, Tommy Conway. Want to thank everybody for joining us this evening. This is a pre-recorded podcast. We do record on Fridays only now, but today is Saturday because Gina, she's copping out. But anyway, can you hear me okay?
Yes,
copping
and I'm
out.
here.
Don't talk third party then, right? Okay. David, what's going on in your world? How you doing? You're okay?
That was total Saturday Night Live subliminal guy.
Boom. Nice. Okay, so we're going to start off with the joking today. These are stupid, corny jokes. Moving right along, right? So do the hand thing. Okay, so check this out. This is stupid and corny.
Oh, that's
stupid and corny. Okay, a ham sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. Bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here."
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay.
But-a-bump.
Done.
All right. The end of that one.
Right. Tabloids.
Ooh.
Moving right along. Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez says they're still engaged after reports of split. I didn't even know they were together. How many?
I knew they were together, but I thought they were already married.
How many?
For some reason.
Okay, Jennifer Lopez. She's a honey. But how many dudes has this chick? Sorry, Jennifer. How many dudes has she been with? I mean, she's been around for a while.
Hey, she's like a doorknob. Everybody gets a turn.
Yeah.
After the split,
not necessarily at the same time.
That's another show.
That's another show.
After the split with Mark Anthony, he wrote songs about her. She wrote songs about him. And wrote songs about being with A-Rod and that what he get?
Yeah.
And the divorce and stuff like that.
And Mark Anthony's like,
right.
Yeah.
It just goes to show that, just being famous and being beautiful does not make you a good catch for a man.
No, it don't.
That's a whole other show right there.
Fox News. Push that mic close to you. There we go. Push it bottom. There, close to you. Yeah.
You almost have to
Yeah, try to kiss it, not lick it. Kiss it, not lick it, though. Okay, here. You need to, can you just make it not do that? Because we're going to be here for at least 30 minutes.
No, I don't know how to unlock it right now. It'll take too long by the time I get in there.
Trump
just
to be
touch it before it goes dark.
Trump to be honored with a major award in the latest show of support from Republicans tonight at Mar-a-Lago. What's a Mar-a-Lago? First of all,
that's his golf course.
That's his. Okay, so I want a golf course. I want a golf, and I want to call it. I want to call it Conway Palua, or something like that.
The Conway holes.
Mar-a-Lago. I mean, come on,
Mar-a-Lago.
So who came up with that? I wonder.
I don't know.
One of his girlfriends or something like that. So how do you make this thing go back? I'm done with that.
Well, why aren't you using your iPad anyway?
Done. Okay, so it's not on there. Okay, moving right along. Dominican Republic. Did you study those notes? Today's episode, matter of fact.
Nope, I didn't.
Today's episode, matter of fact, if somebody is just tuning in, it's called Stump the Jackass. So I sort of, David, wave to your camera, please.
That's not me. I'm
He's
not
the jackass
this week.
He's the one who came up with the name. I didn't come up with the name. He was saying, we're walking around and up at work and everything. And he's like going, hey, you know what? You need to do an episode and call Stump the Jackass.
The way it started is everybody's telling him, you gotta get me on. You gotta talk to Dave. And then we went back and forth. Well, what are we going to talk about? Oh, we talk about everything. We talk about anything. And I said, well.
Yeah, we talk about everything.
Direction, so I at least know something of what we're going to talk about. And he said, finally, it was just, well, let's just play Stump the Jackass. You just ask me questions and we'll figure something out. And I'm sure it'll fall down the rabbit hole eventually anyway.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Well, see, normally I have it on my phone, a real phone, but my real phone's not working. Here we go, Stump the Jackass. I don't know what's going on with that.
Why is your iPad not working? Did you not charge it?
No. I did. I had it on there, and it is charged, but it's not coming on. Okay, here we go. So, Stump the Jackass. So, all the time I talk to this dude, we talk about Viking stuff, and this dude's like freaking, he is just on point. I mean, we're talking about lick my nuts, or what's his name?
Ragnar Lothbrok.
Okay, and we're talking about him and all his gods and everything, and the sacrifices.
Not the football team.
All the sacrifices that they go through. So they had this freaking series come on, and I was like really freaking stoked about watching it. And guess what? Guess what it was called?
Vikings.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that was the first question.
Didn't stump him there.
That's the first question. Okay.
Should have seen that coming. Incoming.
So they were these, I mean, malicious people. I mean, they were
barbaric. We'll use that word.
Very, yeah. Barbaric is barbaric is like a what a little baby does in his diaper. No, these dudes were ruthless. Because they would kill Christians. It wouldn't matter. It doesn't matter. Women, kids, it doesn't matter. Slay them. They do all kind of bad stuff.
It's like the Mortal Kombat where he pulls and the spine comes out with the skull.
Yeah, like I guess so. They no, they're bad. They're bad dudes. What was the first I was trying to think. Was it a state? Was it a state? Wasn't a state. But what's the first country that they?
How about place?
No, what was the first country that they pilfered?
The first country that they pilfered? Well, if you're talking about the
very first one, they first went out, and there was a
well, you're saying the very first one, but if they were going east, and they would hit from Norway, they would hit Sweden they would hit Norway, and they're both Vikings. There
was a group of Christians.
Okay, so if you're talking about the first migrations west,
yes,
because it was not the first country, because the first country would have been the Norwegians were hitting the Swedes. So if you're talking about going west, then they hit England, they hit France.
So was Scotland. It England was the first Christians? It was
first Christians, yes.
First Christians, okay, and it was in England, right? Mm-hmm. And so, how many people did they kill?
All of them,
except
all but one, not two, because had to procreate. So there's two.
Are you talking from the Vikings TV series?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, because that's where I know that from, and then
so
their
from
portrayal.
The Vikings series. There were two left alive. One was a gentleman named Athelstan, and they took him back with them to Norway. And there was another priest that lived and went to tell the tale.
Did they try to Did they try to convert him?
Convert who?
The one that came back to his camp.
It's not that they actually the more Athelstan was interested in the culture and the lifestyle and started asking a lot of questions. He was really shunned, except Ragnar would answer all of his questions, and so there was an interesting transformation during the series in the first couple of seasons with Athelstan that Athelstan was becoming Viking and even getting an armband, whereas Ragnar was becoming Christian.
So basically he became a Viking.
He did, and then he had an epiphanic moment in when they went back to England, and he ended up taking off his armband, throwing it in the water, and renouncing and going back to Christianity.
So what land did the Vikings originally call home?
Scandinavia.
Oh, I was going to say Sweden.
What years? What years
Altogether.
cover the Viking age of expansion? Ooh. What years?
About 800 to like 1066.
Why did the English consider the Vikings to be barbarians? The English. Or do they talk about England or just English people, English-speaking people?
Well, there again, because you're talking about England, and then there's a difference between those who were Britons and then those who were Anglo-Saxons.
Okay.
So that gets convoluted in depending on which side of the coin you're on.
Okay.
So they were most they were considered barbaric because they didn't.
You didn't bring your sheet with you, did you?
Oh no, I didn't even look at it.
Let me read it. So let me read it to you. So why did the English consider the Vikings to be barbarians? Is it because they wore helmets and horns with them? Right. Or was it because they fought with giant axes? Or because they raided religious monasteries? Or because they could not speak English? Or because they not drink tea?
I'm going with the monastery.
It's because they raided the monasteries. They didn't hold anything sacred.
Because they raided the monasteries.
I like the helmets with like the nose thing.
And on that note, Mom and Dad, talk to your kids about Vikings before somebody else does, because Vikings never had horns on their helmets. Ever.
Oh, that's funny.
What does
didn't know that.
What does the
I know because Wagner. Wagner wrote an opera and featured the Vikings with horns in their helmets, and it stuck.
Yeah.
So Wagner.
Yeah, you see it in there. Whoa!
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like the J.G. Wentworth
So
commercial.
I learned something new today.
So what's up with that? Don't answer that question.
See, Vikings could get upset about that, and they should cancel J.G. Wentworth because that's stereotyping.
Well, it's just like everything.
With the braids and all.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's just like a lot of everything else in the world that's going crazy. But Dr. Seuss, what does the word Viking mean in Old Norse? To raid, bearded one, snow people, long ship, sea people.
I'm going with bearded.
To raid.
Damn it.
Okay.
I'm taking a guess.
So since he's the jackass, or Stump the jackass, I'm just going to go with his answers on that. But that was a good choice.
And Viking, understanding Viking was an occupation. It wasn't a people.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, that's two things.
That's why
two things. That's today. Let's see how many things. That's one thing.
It's closer to being called a pirate than.
Yeah,
it's an occupation.
See, and the thing about it is, I think society nowadays, if people really dig into history, they find that Vikings would be more social acceptable than what pirates, because they say pirates, they're killing all these people and stuff like that.
If you want to talk about social acceptable, I mean, you look at that time period, they were the only culture where women were considered equals. They were allowed to own property. They had legal recourse. They could divorce their husbands.
Titty power.
They could have if she was a queen and her husband died, she still stayed queen.
Oh, nice. Sweet.
So she could hold title on her own.
Yeah, because I'm going by the series because of the that one lady they went off.
Lagatha.
And she was a princess or something like that. Yeah, okay. What countries did the Vikings settle during the Viking Age?
All of them.
England? Okay, so all of the above? Okay, you want to say all of the above?
Sure.
Okay, all of the above. That sounds pretty smart because they're not going to say no. Oh, do you mind if we raid your place? Oh, no, not really. We got to get nails done.
I'm doing laundry.
Snap.
Stuff's on the line. I can't right now.
I will don't make me wait. I'll cut your wrist off.
My horns aren't on yet.
Right. It's straight.
So what land did Leif Erikson? Like Neff Gamble? So I don't know. Leif Erikson. Leif
Erikson.
No, there's
Leif Garrett.
Leif Garrett. The singer. Well, okay. So what land did that man
North
or woman,
America.
that man or woman. Okay, so we're going to say North America. You're not going to let me. Vanna.
Right? I didn't even get to turn the letter. Hold on, wait a minute.
Bitch, you need to run.
I didn't wear a sports bra. I can't. Don't be looking at my.
Okay. Sorry, John. You have to watch this. Okay. Shenanigans. Oh, Irish. Speaking of that, I'm filming at Lucky's Pub next Wednesday.
Are we? You?
No,
we?
I am.
Oh, you are.
I am. No, but I will be there. No, we're not doing a podcast there. But
you're doing your own.
Yeah. This band wants to hired me out to do a demo.
Oh, that's right.
So that's going to be pretty badass. There's going to be a lot of green beer and boobs.
They say everybody's a little Irish on St. Patrick's Day, except the Scottish world.
I'm a little more. I'm Dutch and Irish. So.
Or if you're a woman, you want a little Irish in you. I'm like, no.
And I got a shirt that
says
it says "Rub me, I'm Irish." And I'm going to wear it low.
Let me ask you this about the Vikings, though. Did they always have a bad reputation like pirates, or was there like good Vikings, so to speak?
Well, that's just it. It's the Vikings was an occupation.
That's what I'm saying.
So you know that the raiding and all those things and the expansion and the settlements, but the Norse people, you know, it was just like everywhere else, with the exception of the culture with the women, you know, and how. And you know, you look at the social grooming and those standards. You know, like Vikings and the Norse would they bathed 2 or 3 times a week.
Do not touch the gas, please. One more time, please. Thank you. Love you.
I need my face.
Do 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 do.
What would you do to my phone? I don't think it'll open with this, but yeah, you could try.
Download the Frisbee app and throw it.
Squirrel. No, Tommy is squirrel enough on his own. Squirrel.
Okay, so crap. It started over when we did that. Okay,
Land
there. Vikings are really called home. Rush, what was it?
Scandinavia.
Real quick. You said 800.
Was he right on that?
Because they raided religious monasters, was it?
Yes.
Yep, we said that.
All right.
I got that one right.
To raid was that one.
Yep.
And all of the above. And here what land did left? Whatever.
North America.
Okay, all right.
We're still caught up on the name.
What help?
Leif.
What? Okay, leave.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Fig.
You know, for doing this for communication, you're really jacking it up.
Sorry, it's not my fault.
Hey, you know,
I blame it on the tequila.
Blame it on the rain. Oh. That's a good song too. That's Milli Vanilli. Sorry.
What? All right. What help? What help? Do you know? You already know the answer, or should I just click it or something? Okay. So, what helped to put an end to the Vikings' age and expansion? When the French defeated the Vikings at Normandy, when the Vikings converted to Christianity. Ooh.
It's when they converted to Christianity.
Okay.
That would be Harold the Fine Hair, the first king of Norway, brought Christianity to all of.
That sort of reminds me of an ex-girlfriend of mine. She was really hairy. The end of the Viking Age is often marked by the Viking losing a battle to what? She didn't shave. It's just like poof.
The hairy hole.
I didn't. Oh my God.
She had a mustache. She might have had a beard.
Okay, so the end of the Vikings
back then.
They didn't shave underneath their arms either, did they?
No legs, no nothing.
No nothing. Oh man.
They have razors back then.
Yeah, they shaved. I mean, look at the Romans. They shaved.
They had the straight, like the barber razors. Mm-hmm. They used to sharpen tools. Anyway.
So the end of the Viking Age is often marked by the Viking losing a battle to what people? The French, the Germans, the English, the Russians, the Irish.
English.
The English. That would be when they had amassed a huge army and they went through York like it was a drive-through.
Yeah, see, I don't have all that. I just have the answer.
What types of ships did the Vikings use when exploring and
long
raiding?
Ships.
Dang, he just.
I was going to say that myself.
Off the knees.
What type of shipbuilding methods did the Vikings use to build their ships? sheet of plywood from Home Depot, stitches and glue,
Glue.
clinker building.
Clinker building.
Okay. I was going to read the last one. Sandwich construction.
Nice.
So we're going to go with clinker.
What's clinker? I don't even know what that is.
It's a type of shipbuilding.
Well,
Okay.
duh.
So we're getting close to the end of it.
Stump the jackass, not be the jackass.
So we're getting to the end. Well, that's part of it. That's part of it. Yeah.
Is
So
this
what
part
land?
one?
So what land did the Vikings originally call home? You said Scandinavian. The right answer is Scandinavian. What years cover the Viking Age and expansion? You said 800 to 1066. The correct answer is 800 to 1066. Why did the English consider the Vikings to be barbarians? You answered because they raided religious monasteries, and that is the correct answer. What does the word Viking mean in Old Norse? To raid is what you said. That is the right answer. What countries did the Vikings settle during the Viking Age? You said all of the above?
I just said all of them.
The correct answer is all of the above.
But what were the choices?
Not going back there. What land did McGhehey discover? McGhehey, whatever his name. Leaf Pig. Discovered to settle long before Christopher Columbus. You said North America. It is North America. What helped to put the end of the Viking Age in expansion when the Christian Vikings converted to Christianity? That is the correct answer.
That's a no-brainer.
Right. All right.
That's all we've been talking about.
Number 8. We got 2 more in about 5 minutes. The end of the Viking Age is often marked by the Viking losing a battle to what people? You said the English.
I said English, too.
It is English. What types of ships? Long ships. That's easy. Anybody would have guessed that. All right. Now I would have never guessed this one, but it says what type of shipbuilding methods?
Didn't know that. I knew it was
It's a method. It's a method. So that's the key word there. Did the Vikings use to build the ship? And you said clinker building. That's not like was it clinker? What's his name? Klinger. That's it is. Okay.
MASH.
So David, we got about 5 minutes left. Something you want to kick out real quick, because we try to keep it really entertaining and just pulling it in, because the stupid phone doesn't work and everything. And I'm going to do another shot while you're thinking of this. So you got 4 minutes, because I talked about a minute there.
Everybody that has a cell phone right now is carrying what they call a bind rune on their phone. If you have the Bluetooth symbol on your phone, that's a bind rune. That's the Herald of Bluetooth, who is known as a great uniter, which is obviously getting your phone to your computer to your speakers and everything. So when you look at the symbol, it's actually Herald's initials.
Oh, but why is it called Bluetooth? Is what
Harold the Great?
Herald the Bluetooth.
Harold the Bluetooth.
Yeah, he really did, because of his affinity for eating blueberries. So his teeth were stained blue, so he was known as Harold the Bluetooth.
I have blueberries
That's why
on
the
my
symbol
pancakes.
I'm going to need you to write this down, because I need to post this on my Facebook.
Yeah, look at.
Well, y'all can talk about it after this. So we're about to close. Gina, co-host, what's up going on in your world? Anything you want to add to this?
No,
nothing at all.
No.
Okay, so
my neck is swollen. No.
Not even going to go there. Make sure everybody subscribes. Hit the bell, the notification. We are Unscripted Mics. You can check us out on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and all kind of.
You can email us if you got an idea.
Yeah. So email. If anybody wants to sponsor us, they're more than welcome to sponsor. We take cash. Or if you want to come over here,
bring liquor.
Come over here, bring liquor. You can even take us out to eat, and we can broadcast this pre-recorded from Tad's, Ramblers, and there's a couple other restaurants, Chili's restaurants,
we'll be hitting those
that's
soon.
already agreed to allow us to come in and do a pre-recorded in there. But you have to pay for our meal. Sorry about that.
Come on, you want to.
Somebody's got to do that. So thank you, David, for coming here.
Yes, sir, not a problem.
Yeah, I appreciate that. John, did you learn anything? That's he's off camera. That's his son. Everybody say, John. Hey, John.
Hey, John. Hey.
What's up?
Oh, hey. No.
Gina, as always, thank you so much. All right, we're out.
Click. Click.